Hello everyone, I'm Anton and welcome to my channel. Today I would like to share a few tips on how to make your body move smoothly and graciously and flow like water in yoga pose sequences or so-called vinyasas. To achieve this aim of gracious and flow movement, we should first know the crucial zone of the body that is located here, and I call it the core triangle. The two points of this triangle are on the middle part of the front ribs and one just below the navel. These 3 points are connected by 2 invisible lines that I draw on my body now, and you could draw the same lines on your body to know for sure where the crucial zone is. And so, the point is, one of the most important points, is to engage this area, this core triangle, in any pose without exclusions and before each transition from one pose to another. I'll show how it is done in practice on a few examples. And now the Uttanasana, forward bend from a standing position. And see how I do this bend, bending my knees and not stretching them from the beginning, but starting with shoulder blades, with neck pulling my chin to the chest, and working with shoulder blades, I engage this core triangle area, rounding my waist. And then pulling deep with arms, and only at the end we allow the legs to stretch a little bit. And we could also see the same method of movement in a combination of a few poses, starting with a wide lunge. The wide lunge is this spreaded position where you hold it on a big part by using the same core triangle, but also your front foot. And from this one we go to half moon posture, that is a back bend, and it could be clearly seen how this triangle works in exactly this pose. Each movement back is preceded by the engaging of the core V letter. And by the way, it helps your waist to be safe from overbending. From this half moon we could move further to Vasisthasana, half bend, half balance. And we start this one by engaging the same core triangle. And each movement up is preceded by movement down, actually. Another important point is the style of transitions, and the good style is when you bend and then bend your elbows and knees. But so you should compare this with something, so I'll show the bad style first. Show it on a couple of variations of the downward facing dog. There is such a variation, I call it one-handed dog. And on the legs, you could see this bad style also, when we try to press our heels into the ground. This is too hard. We should do it much more smoother, in a good style. And now see the difference. And see how I engage this core triangle once again. and the pose is starting to flow. And the same on the legs, the same good style. Gently and smoothly, without overstretching the hamstrings. This good style of movement will allow you to go through your vinyasas or yoga sequences with much more safety for the elbow joints, for the knee joints, for the thin ligaments attached to these joints on their backside here and here. It will also allow you to achieve a much more deeper and proper opening of your body. For instance, when you put your heels down in a variation of a downward dog, you will no longer overstretch the hamstrings, but will feel how the backside of the hip is opening. And you could just try to add these little accents to your yoga routine and see how it works for yourself. And from my part, it is all for today. Thank you very much for your attention, and I hope to see you again.